John gripped the steering wheel as his car shuddered and died in the center lane. Horns blared around him like angry beasts, but the engine remained silent. He turned the key again, and again, hearing only a hollow, mocking click. Rain lashed against the windshield, turning the highway into a gray blur. John grabbed his briefcase and shoved the door open, sprinting into the deluge. He dodged splashing tires and skidded through deep puddles, his polished shoes caked in mud. He reached the glass office building 30 minutes late, his suit clinging to his skin. He stumbled to the reception desk, chest heaving. The receptionist did not look up. She simply pointed to the elevator. The manager filled the position 20 minutes ago. John stood frozen, as the lobby lights seemed to dim. He pushed into the forest, seeking shelter. Is there any path left for me? He began the long walk back through the woods, his footsteps heavy against the wet earth. John stumbled through the dense forest, his boots sinking deep into the mud. His lungs burned, and the memory of his boss slamming the resignation letter replayed. Every step felt like a fight against a world that had already decided to leave him behind. He pushed aside a heavy, wet branch and stepped into a hidden clearing. A soft, golden glow pierced the gloom, pulsing rhythmically against the rain. In the center sat an old man on a chair. He held a golden egg, its surface radiating light. John collapsed, his composure shattering as he recounted the smoking engine and dismissal. "Why me?" he cried. The old man held the egg higher. "We weep for closed doors," he said softly, not realizing they protect us from unseen dangers. Your life is being prepared, not ruined. Everything happens for a reason. The egg felt heavy and warm, grounding John's frantic pulse. The rain continued to fall. He stood up, the weight of the day replaced by a sudden, sharp clarity. John stood in the center of the clearing, his breath hitching as the old man held the golden egg toward him. The shell pulsed with a rhythmic warm light, casting long shadows against the trees. Beneath the surface, faint, swirling patterns danced in the glow. "Look closely, John," the sage said, his voice steady. He tapped the shell with a gnarled fingernail. "If you crack this open now, you kill the life inside. It needs time to grow wings. If you force the moment, you get nothing but broken shards." John's hands trembled. "That job you lost? It was not a failure," the old man whispered. "It was a door slamming shut to force you here. Without your car breaking down in the rain, you would still be sitting in an office." John looked at his muddy boots. The morning's frustration felt like a distant life. "Patience is not just sitting still," the sage continued. "It is the work you do while you wait." John felt the warmth of the egg seep into his palms. The rain had stopped, leaving the leaves dripping with silver light. He tucked the treasure into his jacket and walked into the forest with a stick.